got nothing against Dana. I love fucking Dana. Dana's been very good to me over the years. Whenever he sees me, he gives me a big hug and the whole thing. It's the last thing the UFC needed, you know, by Dana smacking somebody. And I don't know what happened. Neither do you. I don't know what happened. Neither do you. You know, his wife smacked him. It was like a fucking canned reaction and people going off. And a lot of people calling for more. More needs to be done about this, you know. And it's like, listen, man, it's done. It's time to move on. What could Dana do? Maybe raise awareness on it and help the UFC, like make the rules a little tougher. But there's to show people shit happens all the time. And shit happens all the time when you're drinking. That's why I'm very happy that my wife and I don't drink together. I've had one girlfriend that I used to party with, and it never worked. It never worked for me. It really was a nightmare. That was one of the worst relationships. She's a great lady. I still talk to her. I love her to death. But it was one of the worst relationships I was ever involved in because she drank heavily. I snorted. And when she drank, she did coke. And when I snorted, I drank. So now here we are, stuck in a room yelling at each other, you know? And this is why I don't like alcohol, guys, when it comes to all that shit. And listen, man, Dana made a mistake. He owned up to it, which is more than half these fucking people walking around and doing. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. You know, it's like I tell you people, you can't go anywhere no more because what a coincidence that somebody had a camera on him.
Did his wife put out a statement too?
Yeah, his wife put out a statement and the whole thing, and that helps, but the damage has been done. It's a video. Listen, man, I respect Dana for fucking, you know, stepping up the way he did. Most men would have ran away with it. Most people would have ran away from it. I'm sorry. Dana stepped up. He said the truth is what happened and it won't happen again. And now, but like you have these agitators that are like, you know, get rid of him, fire him, do this, do that. You know, in today's world, we've forgotten that we're human anymore. This woke culture has this, that we're not human. We're not allowed to make mistakes no more. What used to be a little fucking mistake, like just a little mistake, like a DUI. Listen, it happens. I'm not the king of, you know how I feel about these fucking things, but even a DUI happens. You don't know what happened. You had one too many gins. You didn't fucking weigh yourself. You didn't know it was going to stay in your system, and it happens. Now you have to think about why it happened and manning up to it. You know, it's the people who go, well, I didn't even drink. I haven't had a drink in 12 hours. Well, you reek like a fucking gin mill. So what the fuck are we talking about here? You know, we're living in a world today that it's nobody's fault. And even if it is their fault, they don't want to fucking come up and go, this is what happened, and this is why it fucking happened.